everybody! I'm here today to show you how to make a perfect tuna sandwich. That's right, this tuna sandwich tastes absolutely perfect. It's delicious. This will be a simple food tutorial, so let's get right into the video. You'll need a few things. You'll need some toasted bread. I like mine lightly toasted, but you can toast yours up if you want. You'll need some tuna in a can. You'll need some mayonnaise. You'll need a few utensils from your kitchen, and then optional, you can use some tomatoes or cherry tomatoes like I'm going to use, and then potentially even some lettuce. So let's get right into the video. This is a great recipe, really healthy, really easy. So you're going to first start off by opening your can of tuna. So go ahead and take the can opener, open up the can of tuna. I'm just going to empty it into this bowl right over here, but you can squish out the juice into the sink, obviously. So I'm just going to open up the can of tuna right here, as you can see. Very simple and easy to do. Once we have gone the entire way around the can, place our can opener to the side. I'm going to take it and I'm going to just drain out all of the juice, all of the water, okay? Now you might get tuna in oil or in water. I like mine in water, but either way is good. And now I'm going to place that bowl to the side. Now obviously you can drain it out in the sink, which I would do, but I wanted to keep everything on camera here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the actual tuna in here and we're going to empty it into this bowl, okay? So like I said, this is a fresh bowl. That other one was just, we'll call it like a discard bowl where I was using it to just empty out the water. So I'm scraping out the tuna. Obviously be careful because, you know, it's a metal can. It can be sharp. So that's why I'm using a fork. You don't want to put your hand in there or anything like that. That's it. So get the tuna out of there. Place the can to the side, okay? Now be aware, the tuna will smell just a little bit. So just, you know, if you smell something, just know that it's most likely the tuna. I would hope that it's the tuna. Okay, what you're going to do next, take your mayonnaise, okay? Now, I'm actually going to just rinse this fork because I don't want to get tuna in the mayonnaise. To be honest with you, I don't care if I do, but my wife definitely doesn't appreciate it. So I'm just going to rinse the fork. I got a fresh fork now. I'm going to get some mayonnaise and I'm going to put it inside of the tuna. Okay, I should have probably grabbed the spoon, but it's all good. Now, you're thinking, well, Mike, how much mayonnaise do you put? The honest truth is, I really don't know. I got a couple dollops like this. Now, it depends. If you want it to taste better, you put more mayo. If you want it to be a little bit healthier, you put a little bit less mayo. You keep it more tuna, basically. So I like to just put a good amount on there, but I like to keep it decently healthy. So that's the amount that I put on. But by all means, I've seen many people put a lot more. So it's up to you, okay? I like to keep everything clean and order. Oh, I just said I like to keep everything clean. What am I doing here? Place that to the side. Get your fork and you want to mix up the mayo with the tuna, okay? Try and get a good, nice mixture. Now the mayonnaise serves two purposes when you're making the perfect tuna sandwich. Number one, it makes it more tasty. It gives it some flavor, obviously, right? Mayonnaise gives everything more flavor for the most part. But number two, it holds the tuna together. So when you're eating the sandwich, your tuna is not just going to fall apart. If you have tuna without mayo on a sandwich, you know, your tuna is going to flake off of the sandwich. So what I recommend is you at least put a little bit of mayonnaise. So that's it. As you can see, I've mixed it up. You can keep going if you have a lot more mayo, but that's what it looks like. So as you can see, it's holding together fairly well. What we want to do now, take our tuna, we're going to place it on the bun, on the bread. Now, because this is a sandwich, I only place it on one side, and we put the other slice of bread on there. But get your tuna, place it on top of the bread. If you get a little bit over, it's fine because you can just pick it up after. So as you can see right here, placing it on there. I use a whole can of tuna for one sandwich because that's just how I roll, you know. It's as simple as that. But you can by all means use less, or you can even make, to be honest with you, 2 sandwiches with this amount of tuna. But this is like my entire lunch right here. Now what we're going to do next is I'm going to take my cherry tomatoes. I've already washed these. They're actually from my mom's garden. Really interesting side note, from my parents' garden. They grow cherry tomatoes, which is pretty cool. I just simply slice them in half. Oops, so as you can see, it just went all over there. The knife isn't the sharpest knife that I have, but very simple. I'm going to give it a slice like that. Now, you can use any tomatoes, and you can slice them in any way that you want. And I recommend using tomatoes and lettuce. I'm not having lettuce today, but usually I might be inclined to put some lettuce on there. And you can even put some cucumber if you really want to. I put my cherry tomatoes face down with the flat part down now so that they don't go anywhere. And what we have now is the absolute perfect, look at this thing. That's delicious. The absolute perfect tuna sandwich. Get your top slice of bread, squish it down. My last step that I do, because if I take this tuna sandwich to work, I don't want it to go everywhere in the Tupperware. So I just sort of like push it all in the side like that. And that keeps everything nice and together. Give it a real good squish like that. And trust me, this thing isn't going anywhere. That's it. That is how to make what I consider to be the perfect tuna sandwich. It's absolutely delicious. And that's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.